Welcome back, guys. J&A Broadcast here. I'm John.
I'm gonna know.
Yep.
Y'all know this already. I mean, shit, why do we always gotta announce ourselves? Alright. How's your day, John?
My day was pretty good. How about you, buddy?
Shit, to be honest.
Oh, why is that?
A lot of drama.
I feel you.
A lot of drama. Work. Tired as hell. Football. You know.
Same shit, different day. Oh, boy.
Alright. So, dude, where the fuck is the snow in Michigan?
That's a good question to ask Mother Nature. I don't have her phone number anymore.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise,
No,
motherfucker.
honestly, where the
Day.
fuck is the snow? We live in Michigan. Probably like New York and all these damn people are getting
Yeah,
hit.
for real. They're getting feet.
It's like, and not feet. I mean, they're getting it.
Yeah, they're getting snow.
Yeah, they're getting heavily.
They're jingling someone's balls, and they're getting a white Christmas.
And it's like, I mean, it's not. Dude, the Thanksgiving just got over it. But like, honestly, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. What the fuck? I actually want like snow. I usually don't want snow. I just got my license. And I want to be like the Ken Blocks out there, you know? If they were fucking corner, I get.
Why not?
It's fucking fun. You don't destroy your tires.
Yeah.
That, and I like, you know what I'm really excited for this year? Sleds and fucking tying a sled behind my truck and just hauling ass.
You on a sled?
You're a dick. You better edit that one out.
Why?
Stop. Okay. No, dog, I just think that should be lit. Like, imagine getting pulled like...
Yeah, it'd be lit. It'd probably be causing sparks.
I'm the one driving, not you. I'm gonna hit that again, John. Alright, what are we gonna... No, I don't even know.
Let's talk about that thing in Macedonia that you were telling me about.
Alright. I gotta get ready for this one.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Stop using that. Alright, so I'm Bosnian, Yugoslavian, whatever you guys want to call me. But my parents are from Macedonia. I'm gonna give them a little background information. During the Yugoslavian War, my parents moved to Macedonia, all the way south of Macedonia. And I go to Macedonia frequently, every year. I haven't gone in a year now from football. But the last time I went, there's a festival called Pivo Fest. If you translate that, that's Drunk Fest. Beer Fest, I'm sorry. Not Drunk Fest. Beer
Drunk
Fest.
would be pretty cool.
Beer
Our
Fest.
alcoholic friends would be into that.
And it's, fuck yeah. And it's all the top singers, Bosnian, Macedonian, Yugoslavian, same thing, singers, right? And it's like, it's insane. It's in the city, and let me tell you something, right? In the city, right, there's a lot of stray dogs, wild dogs in Macedonia, right?
Hey, free dog.
Not really.
Probably
but I think People Fest will last about 4 days, right?
Yeah.
Within 4 days, all the stray dogs were gone. You get it? You get it?
No.
Nah, they were eating. Motherfuckers were killing dogs behind their restaurants and fucking using them as meat.
Oh, that's messed up. That's not China.
I don't. My dad told me that, but I don't know if it was true. But there's this one guy named Dino Medeling, huge Bosnian singer. First, I was on stage with this guy. Not on stage, but I was like next stage, whatever you guys call it, backstage. And I met the guy. It was badass, right? After we met him, we went to this bar. You gotta be fucking 18 to go in this bar. And I was 14 or 15 at the time. And I looked older for my age. And I had a shirt, American flag on my shirt. And people were like, oh, this is Americanas! And that means, oh, you're American. I'm like, yeah, right. I don't have a beard or anything like that. Everybody else I'm hanging out with has a beard. And they let me in, right? And everybody starts drinking. Just going apeshit hammered, right? And I'm terrified. Now, my uncle's friend has a Ferrari 450. 448, some shit like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then he has a Lamborghini. John, you know fucking, I don't know. I forgot what fucking Lamborghini. Yeah, and it's orange. Fucking beautiful car, right? And they get...
Or no, the one in your
orange
Instagram,
one.
That's a Murcielago.
All right. And this bitch is sexy as hell. Awesome, fast-ass car. And we start at the bar. Everybody's getting drunk as shit. And, like, I'm 14, 15 at the time. I don't want to get drunk. I'm kind of staying away from this shit. My uncle's just getting hammered. My uncle's, at the time, 23. So he doesn't give a flying fuck. No. Right? He's all with his friends. They're all having fun. And I'm like, guys, let's go home. Right? I see my uncle start having a little too much. He don't smoke. This motherfucker don't smoke at all. Like, no cigarettes or nothing.
He definitely drinks.
And I know that night he went. He pushed himself to the limit with alcohol when he lit a cigarette for the first time.
Oh boy.
That's when I knew he went too far. Right? I'm like, hey, let's go. And his friend Amir, that's what his name is. This motherfucker's serious, bro. He has a chopper, right? And he acts like he balls to the walls with this chopper. And Messenger is all gravel, pretty much, like just gravel around the road. And there's a downhill slope from our house, right? He's doing 60 miles an hour on a chopper with, like, what kind of bars are these called? Like, where your hands are all the way up?
I'm not a chopper guy.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he's, like, just hauling straight ass. Doesn't give a shit, right? And this guy goes in the bathroom, and I follow him back. I follow him to the bathroom because I had to piss, too. And all I see him, he starts pissing, and it fucking falls right in his face. I mean, just collapsed, right? I'm dying of laughter. I'm like, oh shit. And it's this guy's birthday too. And I go up to him, I go, hey, I'm here, you know, he's pissed drunk. He just passed out in the bathroom, this and that. And he's like, I got him. I'm like, what? He's like, I got him. I'm like, what did you get him? He's like, for my birthday, he did the same fucking thing. They're getting payback. It's like, he did the same fucking thing to me. And none of his family members know, like, my uncle drinks, right? So he just keeps it quiet. And they're all drunk, too. So it's, 5 guys, including me, and they're all just drunk, wired as fuck in this end of Pivo Fest. It's like 4 in the morning. It's 4 in the morning, and...
Anyways, sorry about that. So, where'd you leave off?
I'm not even sure.
Honestly, yeah.
But I'm gonna say, so there were, like, 5 guys counting me, right? And, man, Amir, the guy who found the stall, kid was pissed drunk, bro. Mm-hmm. I throw him over my shoulder. The rest of them want to leave him there, right? And I feel so bad. I throw him in the car. I carry him all the way to the car, and all them like, oh, push the guy, leave him alone, you know? This and that. And finally, I couldn't carry him to the car. So, what? Sports cars like this are usually two doors, right? So 2-seaters. Right. And there's fucking 5 guys. Amir drove the other guys, right? So it's me and my uncle. My uncle's using his friend's Ferrari. My uncle gave me the Lambo. And overseas in Macedonia, like, age doesn't matter when you drive. Like, you see fucking 5-year-olds driving.
Yeah.
Right? It's funny as hell. And my uncle's drunk. I don't want him to crash the fucking Lamborghini. I don't give a shit about his friend's Ferrari because that's not my responsibility. But I throw Amir in the back of the car. We couldn't get it open, you know, this and that. We were just going through everything, just so fucked. And then I realized I left my phone back at the club that we were at. So I go back to the club. All of them are in the car. This other kid was with us too, and he was about 17, 18. He wasn't drunk neither, and he he drove the rest home while me and my uncle were driving home. I really told him, hey, you know, it's okay if we rent out a motel here. I have money to rent out a motel because I didn't want him to drive drunk, right? And this shit had me dead. He's like, ne, blig, dobro sam, jubre. No, man, I'm okay, you fucking garbage, right? And so he hops on the Ferrari, I hop on the Lamborghini. We're minding our own fucking business. We're driving. No. We're driving, and I forgot to mention when I went back to the club, I met this one girl, fine as hell. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say her name, because I don't want y'all to look up her Instagram or anything like that. Because it's like a regular name. You can really spell that bitch out. It's not like Malvida or some shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
But when we, I was talking to her, and I was there for like 5-10 minutes. And, dude, down there in Macedonia, bitches throw themselves at you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane. I want John to come down to Macedonia with me. But, like, if you're American, bitches throw themselves at you. Because down there, you don't got shit. You have nothing to lose down there, right? If you come here, you know, you have a life. You can actually do something with your life. Down there is go pick tobacco, come home, sow that tobacco, dry it out, and that's it. It's over and over again until winter. So she was just fucking hopping on my dick. Didn't give a fuck about anything. And we get back to the Lamborghini. My uncle's gone already, right? My uncle's gone. I hop on with her, and we start driving. We're from our house to where Prilep is, one of the main cities in Macedonia. It's about 35-minute drive, right? Now, we're in Lamborghinis and Ferraris. So I start fucking driving, and this bitch just instantly starts sucking on my dick. Like, I mean, instantly. And this shit was crazy. First ever blowjob. I'm like, oh shit. And I'm perfectly fine. I'm not drunk or anything. I think she was a little bit. But while I'm driving, like, I'm jerking the fucking wheel, so I hear shit, wow. It's a fucking, because I'm stepping on the gas too, jerking the wheel and shit like that. Hilarious. And then I see this white car up ahead. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking, I'm coming up slowly. And it's my uncle on the ground, puking his lungs out. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what to do. This kid's in someone else's Ferrari. And down there, we're relatively wealthy down there. We have money. And he's just fucking yakking. And I'm like, this kid's gonna crash this, whatever. And this girl, I asked the girl, I'm like, can you drive? And she's like, yeah, I can. I'm like, can you drive a fucking Ferrari? Znam kako ja to vozim. And she couldn't say the fucking word. Rari. I know how to drive a Ferrari. I'm like, okay, get in. I had my uncle in the fucking Lamborghini while she's driving the Ferrari back home. And this is the first night I ever got fucking laid.
Oh, boy.
First fucking night. What a fucking... Dude, it was just such a weird story to get laid. We get home, whatever. We get all home safely. She drives the fucking Ferrari. And when we get out the car, right, I'm helping my uncle, and he's fucking crawling. He thinks he's in the fucking seat. Like, he gets down on the ground, starts crawling. He's like, I can't let my dad and mom see me. You know, this and that. It's just hilarious. I couldn't fucking believe it. It was awesome. And the morning, I had to drive with a girl 2.5 hours home.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 hours home. The drive to her house. There, so 5 hours pretty much. 5.5 hour drive back to my round trip. Isn't that shit?
Oh, that's pretty shit. Not gonna
Her
lie.
pussy was tight though.
Huh?
Nugget. No.
Ah,
Oh my
gotcha.
God. All right, John. Your turn. Baby
Wow.
boo.
Shit. Well,
How's school going for you?
you know,
Not so well, huh?
we're just bowling. I think the funniest thing ever was a couple days ago we were watching this thing in Reality Lit, and it had to deal with.
This is awesome.
We're watching this video on the Appalachian Mountains. The mountain people. Anyway, so in Kentucky, and they're showing all these villages and stuff, and all these people. And there was this
Who are
one
broke and stuff like that.
yeah, people doing drugs, you know, getting into that sort of stuff. And there was this one part where one guy, he was a cousin, he had a first cousin.
They were hillbillies.
Yeah, hillbillies. I mean, maybe
Redneck hillbillies.
maybe 2 teeth at the most.
Stereotype.
It's true, though. So, the one story was... the one guy had a cousin, and he had a first
Was his cousin? I thought it was his sister.
No, it was his cousin.
Oh,
first cousin.
Uh-huh.
So, blood. He said, I'll give you, 10 Vicodin if you have sex with me. And they were doing shit behind the barn, or whatever.
On a truck, tailgate.
Oh, yeah, the tailgate. And I screamed out, isn't that like the biggest stereotype for the South? Or stereotype for the South? Like 10 seconds later, a detective comes on the screen. Yeah, we get a big stereotype that they're into incest over here. Whole class starts dying.
No, the class was dying when you're like, oh, that's the biggest stereotype. Everybody was laughing their ass off. And then the teacher...
Our teacher was laughing.
No, our teacher was pissed at first, right? She was a little pissed. And then when the FBI or whatever came in, and she heard what he said, she just started cracking up. It was the most funniest shit ever. It was awesome. I couldn't handle it no more.
Yeah, it was really funny. And then I said some other weird comments, but
We run that class though, so
yeah.
very much.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, so I said some other stuff too, related
Speaking
to
of-
that. What?
speaking of that class, why don't you tell them what that teacher told you the first or second day of school about Donald Trump?
Oh my god.
This teacher is such a your regular white American girl who's pissed off
Liberal.
always.
Liberal.
She will say anything she wants. She doesn't believe in jack shit. Just
She doesn't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, which pisses someone like me off.
You know why though? Why does she say she didn't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Because she's 350 pounds and lazy.
She is a big bitch.
She got a bubble butt, and not a good one.
I'm surprised she can fit all that in them jeans. But but she had me dead.
So we have computer labs.
No, I'm gonna tell them why she doesn't stand for the Pledge of
Oh,
Allegiance.
all right, go for it.
Listen to this stupid shit right here.
Stupid.
All right, she doesn't stand for the pledge because everybody else does it, and she wants to be different. Right? The school that it's not
It's not like
mandatory.
required. Yeah,
It's not mandatory for her to stand up. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna accept my my rights.
Yeah.
My rights, and I'm not gonna do it. Everybody else does it in this bitch, other than her, and it's the most awkward thing ever. Like
She just sits and plays on her phone, probably playing Candy Crush.
she does. Oh my god, she does. Because I sit right behind her, and that's all she does. She yells at us for being on her phones, but the whole time she's on her phone.
Oh, for real? Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, but tell her what she said.
Anyway, so computer labs. My computer home screen is Donald Trump giving a thumbs up. I just think that's awesome.
I thought it was like your finger like this.
Oh yeah, it was. It was like a finger pointing out to the screen. So if you're like sitting in the computer seat, it looks like it's pointing at you. So she comes up to me and she goes, "Wow, Donald Trump home screen. You're like a typical white male." I was like, "Oh yeah, what is that supposed to mean?" And she goes, "Nothing. You're a typical white male." I was like, "Really? Do you not like Donald Trump, the greatest president of all time?" And she goes, "Well, yeah, you'd think that because you're a white male." I was like, "Oh, okay, Hillary for prison." She had the most red face ever. And, it kind of ticked me off. I was like, wow, you're really going to call me out like that over something stupid and silly like this? I mean, I just think it's hysterical. But
Tell her your parents and parent-teacher conference.
Oh, so I told my dad before, I tell him the story, and I was like, you got to be careful. She's liberal. My dad was like, oh, come on, you can't judge your teachers like that. He goes to parent-teacher conference, come home, boy, she's a big liberal. You have no idea. I was like, yeah, I told you, and you didn't believe me. So,
It's just this. When was that? The second or third day or whatever? The first week.
it was the first week of
It
school.
was the first week of school. And
Good first impression.
Yeah, good. That's what I was about to say. But how do I say it? This teacher, she has her days where she's perfectly fine.
Yeah, she's fine. She's funny, making jokes, and then other days just like she's on menopause.
But she's cool with me. But she looks like she says she's not. One day she's like, "Anel, be quiet." I'm like, "Oh what?" I had to get up in front of the whole class and just fuck around, and she wouldn't do anything. But the next time, I'd say something that she'd give me this dirty look, try writing me up. But speaking of writing up, I've never had a detention.
Yeah, neither have I. Just suspensions.
Same. Yeah. How many suspensions have I? think I have 5.
5 suspensions.
All of them for fighting. Go ahead.
Shit, I don't know. I'd say a lot more than you can count on one hand. Yeah, I'm not.
But
good
mine
at math, so I
mine
still
are
use my fingers.
Mine are for fighting. But I never started them.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about schools nowadays. They teach you, well, if you get into a fight, you're both gonna get suspended. Okay, one thing you need to know about me: if someone hits me or does something, I'm gonna defend myself. Whether that
Everybody
means
is.
dishing it back out or anything. Okay, someone comes over to me, unexpectedly rocks my shit, you can bet that I'm going to stand up for myself because that stuff doesn't fly. And if you're going to have the school administration tell you, oh, you're condoning violence on school property, that's stupid, okay? If they're teaching you not to stand up for yourself, they're teaching you to be a wussy in life.
It's not even that, though, too. Like, our assistant principal, first day of school, I remember this. First day of school, he was, we were in the auditorium, and he was telling us, what we can't do, what we could do, and, like, the rules of school.
Right.
And he's like, no, we don't condone fighting in our school, even fighting back, both you also get suspended. And, everybody in the auditorium, boo, right? And he's like, I get it. I told my kids as well, if someone swings at you first, you fight back. Yeah. And everybody cheered, because, like, he knows what the right thing to do is, fight back. I wouldn't, not the right thing to do, but everybody's going to do it. Everybody's going to do it, and he knows, but they're still going to suspend us for it. And it's so stupid.
I think
it pisses me off. What happens, God forbid, what happens if someone gets killed off that? In school grounds.
Well, that's a lawsuit on the school's behalf.
It's a lawsuit on the school's behalf. What happens if that kid just fights back?
Or, if, the school doesn't want us to fight back, what if some kid got so injured where they had to get ambulance to the hospital and somehow get a surgery? Now, one thing I can tell you, not from, personal experience, but ambulance rides are not cheap.
I was in an ambulance when I fell back at fucking gym.
Yeah. But, I mean, you got $3,000 in, maybe an ambulance ride. I don't know if that's what it actually costs, but let's just throw that out as an example.
It's just so stupid. Right. I do not agree. You know what else I don't agree? I'm going to say this for the next podcast. Let me write that down, too. But I'm going to talk about what's been going on with me right now at school and during football.
Okay.
Right?
Oh.
You know what's going on. And you guys can tell if you guys agree or disagree when we post this on our YouTube channel. You guys can put a comment down below. But, John, I'm one of the, I don't want to be cocky, but, it is true, one of the best defensive players on the team.
Yeah.
I really am. And, give me a second. I'm just writing down what to talk about for the next podcast. And I'm 6'4.5", 295 pounds, so pretty solid guy. I bench 290, which I really want to increase more, but I can bench 225 12 times without stopping, which is pretty decent for a fucking junior.
Yeah.
Squat 500, so I'm there. Not 480, but I'm gonna round that bitch,
Yeah.
But when we were versing our city rival.
Yeah.
Right, Churchill. City rival. This wasn't the best season for us. We ended up 1-7.
Yeah, you guys
one game.
Terrible.
This is the worst season I've ever played in my life.
Yeah.
Right. Stevenson's pretty damn good. We're usually city champions.
Yeah, usually.
And
then kids stop
caring. No. It's not that. It's that, yeah, kids stop caring because we, Churchill, Franklin, and Stevenson are the three high schools, right? And we have a thing called Career Center where Churchill, Stevenson, and Franklin kids go to Career Center, and there's some football players, right? And it's a certain amount, so you have Churchill and Franklin kids in, say, one class, and they're all learning the same as I think, so you have privilege, right? Bragging rights.
Yeah.
And when we were playing them, right, I mean, we were getting smacked. Yeah. This year, we were really getting smacked. Everybody just gave hope this year, which sucks. I hate it. Honestly, I wanted to quit, but at the same time, I'm not a quitter to quit. But when what happened was, it was fourth quarter, 2 minutes left of the game, and this one kid, right, I was playing left tackle on defense, and this one kid, I'm already pissed off at the game because I know everybody from Churchill. I played a little league with them before I moved, so I know everybody. Now we got bad blood because I did move. It's whatever. And last year, I mean, I went apeshit that game. That game was my best game. I think I averaged out 20-some tackles that game and a shitload of sacks. So it was the most craziest game ever. The ref even came up to me. He's like, "Man, I can't wait to see you play Sundays." And that shit brought me to tears, by the way, John.
Yeah.
When the ref said that to me, that was the cutest shit ever. But what happened was they were kind of not targeting me, but they were especially they had at least 2-3 guys blocking me or chop blocking me because
they were targeting you.
Yeah, that usually happens because I'm much bigger than everybody on my team, much stronger. But fourth quarter, 2 minutes left of the game, and they just intercepted our ball at our 5-yard line, and everybody just wants to give up. I'm just so over it because nobody doesn't give a fuck. I'm still I'm over it, but I'm still have the energy to play. But I get through the line, and this one kid that I completely destroyed last year, The whistle blows. I stop, and he's pushing me back while I stop. Right, you can see the whole play stop. He's pushing me back, and I'm like, dude, stop! I'm yelling at him to stop. And finally, he would have stopped. And this all felt like it happened like a couple seconds, like 2-3 seconds, but it was like 10-15 seconds. And finally, he just pissed me off to the point where I just flung him. And his helmet came off because it hit my elbow. And he still he was still holding on to me, and I fell with him and knocked out his whole front teeth. I mean, honestly, we had a 5-minute delay in the game because we were picking fucking teeth. We were picking fucking teeth off the field, right? And the whole stadium at Churchill was just booing me, boo! And they were chanting, "You can't do that!" And I was like, you know what, whatever. And they took me out for the rest of the game. But towards the end of the game, his mother came on our side of the field, started running after me, started yelling at me.
Done the same thing to her.
No. No. And me being me, the asshole that I am, Churchill's not like the richest school in our community. It's usually Stevenson, right? And we were talking shit. Everybody always talks shit to Churchill. I'm like, sorry that you can't afford dental insurance. Just like talking smack, right? And we just got blew. It was fucking 40-7.
Yeah.
Right? So, and I was still talking smack, whatever. And she started chasing after me. She's like, "Oh, you think it's funny?" And to me, it wasn't a dirty play. He wouldn't stop, and the only way to stop him was if I fucking flipped him or like tried stopping him. And I didn't want, no part. But he kept pissing me off. And this whole game, they were pissing me off because I'm on defense, starting offense, and they're like holding me, and the refs on their side. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna post this video. So I find the play on Huddle, the site that we use to watch our game films. I find the play, screen record it, post it on my Instagram. Everybody's fucking liking it. Everybody's fucking liking it. And within a couple hours, I have 100 views on this bitch, right? And now I think I have like 400 some views on it. And when the next day goes by, I start seeing all these chats from all these followers from Churchill, all the football players and stuff like that. And I'm like, whatever, I don't want to add them because I know why they're all adding me. And some of them are on my comment saying, "Oh, cheap shot, trying to support a cheap play." But it really wasn't. And they, they were just being dicks. So I muted my comments on my post because I didn't want to deal with the drama. And then there's on my other posts, and I muted the comments again. And I muted my whole profile. And when I muted the whole profile, they're signing up on my DMs, they're threatening me, whatever. I didn't care. Tuesday comes by.
I'm sorry to cut you off there. Whoever threatens you, I think they really need like a CAT scan because that's not thinking correctly.
It's football. Like, there's days you gotta get hurt, and there's days you aren't. You're very lucky if you don't get hurt in football. And when I posted this, I posted it Sunday, and then Monday goes by, it's still up, and then Tuesday I get called down to the fucking athletic office.
Yeah.
The athletic director, not gonna say her name, calls me down, and she's like, "And now, we're getting informed from other schools in the district that you're bullying kids on social media." I'm like, what?
People are too damn sensitive.
And this athletic director brings me in, and, I'm like, and I'm so cool with her, like, right? Both me and her are cool. She hates all the other sports, but she loves football, and everybody always says that.
Yeah.
And she's like, "I know, you never give me no problems. You're such a sweetheart." We just having a conversation, and she asked me that I was bullying kids online. I'm like, look, Miss Blank, I don't want to say her name. I'm not bullying nobody. I just posted a play, and everybody started following up on me, this. And I explained to her my side of the story. And she's like, "Well, you have to remove the video, or you're suspended for 3 games. I'm like, all right. So why is it when all this happened at Churchill and the parents chased me and they were trying to attack me, you didn't do anything?
Yeah.
You didn't do anything. The next week it was Churchill versus Stevenson at volleyball at Stevenson, right? And this is right after practice. My truck, I have an orange truck. Everybody knows my fucking truck. It's loud, decently.
Only orange truck.
Yeah, or an orange
Michigan.
truck, big as fuck, quite fast. I like to say it's decent.
It's quick.
Yeah. And we and when I got out football practice, going to the volleyball game, right? Because our field and our school is like right next to each other. There were 4 kids from Churchill standing outside my truck.
Mm-hmm.
I tell her about that. She doesn't do anything. But some fucking mother reports to her that I'm bullying people on social media because I posted a video. What do you think about that, John?
kids are too damn sensitive nowadays. They need to get their ass handed to them by their parents, and then they won't do stupid shit like this.
Thank you.
Personally, I mean, you grow up with immigrant parents. You can tell right from wrong real quick. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Let me
I
just
can
give
agree
you a
with
couple
that.
examples. The look. Okay. You get the look. You already know.
Yeah.
And then you're just raised right. You're raised with discipline. You're raised know right from
Let
wrong.
me know what you guys think in the comments about all this. I think it's bullshit. But yeah, guys, that's all we have for today's podcast. Tune in next time.